In final official historical documents, the Emperor Qianlong's biological mother was the Empress Xiao Shengxian, Niuhulu Shi. She had a more famous title, the Empress Dowager Chongqing. The Empress Dowager Chongqing was from the Manchuria bordered White Banner. When Qianlong became the emperor, Chongqing's branch was moved to the Manchuria bordered Yellow Banner. In 1706, the 13-year-old Niuhulu Shi married the Empress Yong as Gege, which was a lower-rank concubine. The Prince Yong didn't like Niuhulu Shi, so in most time she worked as a maid. One year, the Prince Yong got a serious infectious disease. Niuhulu Shi carefully took care of him until he fully recovered. The Prince Yong was moved by Niuhulu Shi and truly married her. Later, Niuhulu Shi was pregnant and gave birth her only kid, Hongli. Sooner, the Prince Yong's true love, Nian Shi, married Prince Yong as his first-rank concubine. Nian Shi got all Prince Yong's love, so Niuhulu Shi became invisible again. Luckily, Niuhulu Shi had Hongli. She personally took care of her son, so they had a really close mother and son relationship. When Hongli was 10 years old, he first time met his grandpa, the Emperor Kangxi. Kangxi was impressed by Hongli's capability, so Kangxi decided to bring Hongli into the Forbidden City and personally educate him. Meanwhile, Kangxi told Prince Yong that Hongli's biological mother was a lucky woman. In 1722, the Prince Yong became the emperor, known as the Emperor Yongzheng. Niuhulu Shi was promoted to the consort Xi. Above her, there were the Empress Xiao Jingxian, the noble consort Nian, and the consort Qi. In 1725, the noble consort passed away. 1 year later, Consort Qi's only surviving son was banished from the royal clan, which made Consort Qi totally lost Yongzheng's love. In 1731, the Empress Xiao Zhengxian passed away. Because Yongzheng deeply loved his wife, he didn't promote a new empress after his wife's death. So, Consort Xi became the actually highest-rank consort in the imperial palace. In some documents, Niuhulu Shi was called Noble Consort Xi, but her Golden Noble Consort certification and a Golden Noble Consort stamp didn't be found. So, some researchers guess Niuhulu Shi didn't actually got the Noble Consort title, but as the biological mother of the secret crown prince, she was allowed to have noble consort living standards. In 1735, the Emperor Yongzheng passed away. Niuhulu Shi lost her husband, but her happy days truly came. The Emperor Qianlong deeply loved and respected his mother. He said he would use whole country's assets to give his mother the best living conditions, and he did. Qianlong built an extremely beautiful residential palace, Shoukang Palace, for the Empress Dowager Chongqing. The outside of the Shoukang Palace was decorated by 西彩画, which was the highest rank wall decorations that an imperial woman could use. Inside, Qianlong gave his mother many valuable furnitures and decorations. On Empress daughter's birthday, Qianlong gave her lots of birthday gifts. Qianlong brought Empress daughter to take southern tour or northern tour, so the Empress daughter had chance to see different beautiful places in China. The Empress daughter really loved Suzhou, so Qianlong built a Suzhou street in the summer palace for her. After retired, the Empress daughter Chongqing didn't involve managing the inner court. She gave the Emperor Xiaoxian enough freedom to manage the inner court according to her own way. The Empress daughter Chongqing and the Empress Xiaoxian had huge different education background and personalities, but the Empress Xiaoxian truly respected her mother-in-law, so they had great relationships. In 1777, the Empress daughter Chongqing passed away at 87. In Qing dynasty, the higher rank people's tomb couldn't be opened for the people whose rank lower than them, so the Empress daughter Chongqing didn't buried with Yongzheng. She was buried in Taidongling. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon.